Sir, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Zainab. I study in ninth grade. Sir, I have watched a couple of your videos on science topic. I have a question to ask you about a lesson of chemistry. My question is, how does the halogenation of alkanes occur?
Hello Zainab, you're welcome. You want to understand the concept of halogenation of alkanes. So let us first understand these two terms. What is halogenation and what are alkanes? Halogenation means addition of halogens. You must have heard the terms like chlorination, oxygenation, hydration, hydrogenation. All these terms have similar meanings as halogenation. When you say oxygenation, it means when oxygen is added to our blood. And when we say chlorination, the addition of chlorine. So when we add chlorine in the water, we say it is chlorination. And then hydration, when water is added, that is called hydration. And hydrogenation, when hydrogen is added, that is called hydrogenation. So now you must be clear about the term halogenation, which means addition or introduction or incorporation of halogens. Now let us understand what are halogens. You must be knowing it that halogens are 5 elements in the periodic table, in the 17th group of periodic table, which are fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine. They, all of them have 7 electrons in their outermost shell. And why are they called halogens? Halogen is a word which has been derived from 2 Greek words. Halos means salt and genus means to form, make or produce. So halogen means salt formers. These 5 elements, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine and astatine, they basically form salts after combination with the metals, particularly the alkali metals like sodium chloride, potassium bromide, such type of salts are formed. So that's why they are called halogens. Now, halogenation of alkanes. What does it mean? Let's understand first what are alkanes. You know that alkanes are hydrocarbons. They are compounds which have only hydrogen and carbon in them. Only 2 elements are combined to form hydrocarbons, and alkanes are hydrocarbons. Now, what kind of hydrocarbons are alkanes? These are the hydrocarbons where only single bond is formed between carbon and carbon atoms and between carbon and hydrogen atoms. So they are called saturated hydrocarbons because all the 4 valencies of carbon are utilized. 4 hydrogen atoms combined with the carbon atom to form alkane. Now, if we remove one hydrogen atom from alkane, it will become alkyl. Now, when we remove that hydrogen atom, so we have created a vacancy. We have created a place, a space where we can accommodate an atom of halogen. So usually we add chlorine here. Chlorine is a halogen. Now, this is called substitution reaction also. So what is a substitution reaction? When an atom of an element is replaced with an atom of another element. So the atom of hydrogen is being replaced here with an atom of chlorine. So this is called substitution reaction. And what will we achieve? the compound which we will achieve will be called alkyl halide. Now, I have told you what is alkyl. Alkyl is when we remove one hydrogen atom from alkane, what is left behind is alkyl. So, if we take methane as an alkane, CH4, and we remove one hydrogen from CH4, what we are left with is CH3. And this CH3 is alkyl group. So in CH3, we have a vacancy because now carbon is combining with 3 atoms of hydrogen. So we have one place. In that one place, we will add chlorine. Similarly, if the reaction proceeds ahead, we can remove all the 4 atoms of hydrogen from this alkane, which I'm using here methane. We can remove all the atoms of hydrogen, and in their place we can add chlorine atoms. Now let us have a little idea about alkanes. If I have told you that alkanes are hydrocarbons and they have only hydrogen and carbon atoms. So the first group of alkanes is methane. Methane, where there is just one carbon. And then is ethane, where there are 2 carbons. Then there is propane, 3 carbons. Butane, 4 carbons. Pentane, 5 carbons. Hexane, 6 carbons. Heptane, 7 carbons. Octane, 8 carbons. Nonane, 9 carbons. And decane, 10 carbons. So these are alkanes. We are using the example in our lesson of methane, and we are removing one by one hydrogen atoms from methane and replacing them with chlorine. Now, if I can make you understand by writing something on this paper. Look, this is CH4 methane. If we combine with it chlorine gas, what will we get? One of the hydrogen atom will be removed and chlorine atom will come at that place. So we will be left with CH3 and chlorine atom will come here. We will get CH3Cl. One Cl is left here and one hydrogen we have got from here. So we will get HCl, hydrochloric acid. Now, in the next reaction, CH3Cl plus Cl2, now what will happen? We'll remove another hydrogen atom and add another chlorine. We'll be left with CH2 and Cl2 plus HCl. And in the third reaction, CH2Cl2 plus chlorine will remove another hydrogen from here. We will be left with CH and Cl3 plus HCl. I hope you are understanding. CH2, we have removed one H from here, so we are left with Cl2, and one Cl we have taken from this Cl2, so it has become Cl3. So CHCl3 plus HCl. And then in the fourth reaction, CHCl3 plus Cl2 chlorine, what are we left with? We have removed this hydrogen also. So C carbon Cl4 plus HCl. So we are left with carbon tetrachloride. This is CH3Cl, CH2Cl3, CHCl3, CCl4. Now, it's very simple to understand. You are removing hydrogen atoms and you are increasing the chlorine atoms. And you are getting these compounds. If you read your book, you will understand it more clearly. Now, if I make you understand through structural formula, carbon, methane, I'm making here methane. Carbon has 4 bonds with hydrogen, 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 and hydrogen. Now, we have removed this carbon. When we have removed this carbon, we are left with hydrogen, 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 and chlorine. This hydrogen has been replaced with chlorine. So this is substitution reaction. Now, we take this and remove another hydrogen. We add 2 chlorine atoms now. So carbon, hydrogen, hydrogen, chlorine, and chlorine. Now, we take another hydrogen out of this compound. So we are left with, carbon, hydrogen, chlorine, chlorine, and chlorine. So 3 chlorine. Now we remove the last hydrogen. So carbon, chlorine, 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 and chlorine. This is halogenation of alkanes. So I hope you have understood the concept, and if still you are not clear about the concept and you have any confusion, you can ask me. You are most welcome. I'm available to respond to your question anytime. Okay, thank you very much.